In the early 2000s, the LEGO Pirates property was in the midst of an identity crisis. Between 4 re-releases of sets from the classic Pirates era, along with the monstrosity that was the 4+ Pirates sub-theme, it's evident that the LEGO Pirates property had fallen apart. However, at the tail end of the 2000s, LEGO produced its first wave of pirate sets in years, with the self-titled Pirates theme that hit shelves in 2009. This theme, which was released in celebration of the 20th anniversary of LEGO Pirates, saw LEGO bring back many of the elements that had made classic Pirates so successful. But at the same time, LEGO was able to produce a wave of sets that were triumphant in introducing the Pirates property to a whole new generation of fans. This is the story of 2009 Pirates, the perfect LEGO pirate theme. Of course, calling this wave of 10 sets the perfect LEGO pirate theme may seem like a mockery of classic pirates. But then again, classic pirates was not just a theme, but an era, with over 60 sets hitting shelves in an 8-year period. And I don't think it's right to compare all 8 years of classic pirates to a theme that had only one wave of sets. Now, over the years, there were a few factions that came and went, but there was one element of pirates that never changed: the presence of Captain Roger Redbeard. While other pirate captains were introduced with Captain Ironhook in the mid-90s and Captain Crag in the 4+ sub-theme, Roger Redbeard was the one constant of LEGO Pirates. But that all changed in 2009. Instead of bringing back Captain Roger Redbeard for the 20th anniversary, LEGO provided fans with a new pirate captain, that being Captain Brickbeard, whose name was obviously inspired by Captain Blackbeard, the most famous pirate to ever sail the seas. While he may have had a different name, Brickbeard still shares many similarities to Roger Redbeard. Both have a reddish beard, and both are missing a leg, a hand, and an eye. Looking back, I would not be surprised if LEGO originally wanted this character to be a modern rendition of Roger Redbeard. And while I think it would have been a great move for the 20th anniversary of LEGO Pirates, part of me doesn't mind that we received a new captain instead. I think in some ways it was a great idea for LEGO to release a wave of sets without our favorite pirate captain, as perhaps the property had received too many sets with Roger Redbeard. Besides, he returned in both the 2015 theme and 2020's Pirates of Barracuda Bay. In addition to the new pirate captain, this theme also introduced new pieces to the LEGO Pirates property. While LEGO Octopi had existed since 1995, an octopus had never made an appearance in a LEGO Pirates set. Thankfully, this all changed with 2009's Kraken Attackin'. Additionally, a new shark mold that had been introduced with 2008's Agents theme was included with the main pirate ship, Brickbeard's Bounty. On the topic of new pieces, the increase in minifigure quality greatly benefited this theme. While part of me does love the simplicity of the figures fans received throughout the classic Pirates era, especially with the classic smile present on the face of each and every figure, I think we can all agree that the figures, while special, are a bit dated, and that the new torsos, heads, and other minifigure parts did wonders for the 2009 theme. Moreover, though, this theme also did a fantastic job at honoring the legacy of LEGO Pirates. Between the return of the Imperial Guards and the sets LEGO selected for this wave, there was an effort to not only advance the Pirates property, but to also pay homage to what had come before. See, almost every single set in this lineup is a remake of a type of set that appeared at least once in the 8-year tenure of classic Pirates. Kraken Attackin' is a modern rendition of Castaway's Raft, whereas Brickbeard's Bounty shares so many similarities with the Black Sea's Barracuda, the first pirate ship ever released. While Soldier's Fort does not contain the yellow and white colorway like the original bases that belonged to the Imperial Guards, the overall building style is still the same. Sure, Loot Island may not be a direct remake, but it's not the first island with a skull on it, and the inclusion of a special base plate for the island is a nice throwback to the original Pirates theme, which provided fans with a ton of base plates over the years. Shipwreck Island is not the first set with that name, but I think we can all agree the modern rendition is much better. And don't think I forgot about the small builds, as Soldier's Arsenal and Pirate Survival harkens back to the plethora of small sets with one minifigure that came out during the 8-year reign of classic pirates. I think these newer portrayals all succeeded, as I, and many, do not have any gripes with this set lineup. In all honesty, I think these sets are perfect. It would be wrong to ignore the inclusion of the Imperial Guards in this theme, which many consider to be the greatest Imperial faction. When the Imperial Guards returned in 2009, they came back looking a bit different. Between an updated jacket design, the inclusion of printed shakos instead of plain black hats, and a new leader, Governor Tierney, fans received a different version of the Imperial Guards for the 20th anniversary. While the modern rendition of the Imperial Guards lacked a network of bases, they did make up for it on the waters, as in 2010, fans were treated to one of the best LEGO ships of all time, the Imperial flagship. Now, including this set with the 2009 Pirates theme may be considered cheating. After all, this set was released on its own a year after the Pirates theme hit shelves. But at the same time, the inclusion of both Brickbeard and Governor Tierney in this set is why I allow myself to package this set with the Pirates sets released a year prior. Why did LEGO not release this ship alongside the rest of the Pirates sets in 2009? Who knows? But I think this set's $180 price tag might have influenced LEGO to put this set out on its own due to its rather high price. This ship is without a doubt the best Imperial ship to ever hit shelves, as traditionally the Imperial presence had always been outnumbered by the Pirates on the water. While all three Imperial factions did have their own ship, they constantly paled in comparison to ships like the Black Sea's Barracuda. But with 4 cannons on either side and a full crew, this set changed that, and finally gave the Imperial Guards the true might and power they deserved. While it's unfortunate that it took LEGO this long to make a proper Imperial ship, I think we can all agree they knocked it out of the park with this build, as this amazing ship now goes for around $1,000 on the aftermarket. That being said though, there's one thing this theme lacked: lore. While characters like Captain Brickbeard and Governor Tierney were provided with names, the rest of the pirate crew did not receive that honor. But in all honesty, I'm alright with LEGO's decision. Of course, I do love LEGO lore, but for a theme with only one wave of sets, I understand why LEGO opted to not create a pirate world once more. Besides, I think the inclusion of the Imperial Guards, as well as a monkey and parrot duo that may or may not be Spinoza and Popsy, was more than enough for this theme. Now, if this theme had continued on for a few more waves, I would have loved to see some lore be established. But considering these sets came and went relatively fast, I don't mind the lack of lore. As I look back on the 2009 LEGO Pirates theme, I can't help but smile when I see all that this theme accomplished. The various successful set remakes and the return of the Imperial Guards together helped honor the legacy of LEGO Pirates, while the updated minifigures and inclusion of new parts and pieces made this a desirable line for modern LEGO fans. Yes, this theme was small, and ultimately I would have loved to see more sets. But what this property accomplished in such a short period of time cannot be ignored. LEGO Pirates was suffering throughout the 2000s, but this theme changed that and put LEGO Pirates back on the map. You may prefer classic pirates, but you cannot ignore what the 2009 theme did for this property. Overall, this theme was flawless, and looking back, I hope you can agree with me that this is, without a doubt, the perfect LEGO Pirate theme.